intro, Paid in Full is amazing. It has to make the list. Have y'all
So,
seen it?
As I've seen Paid in Full, it's always been Belly over Paid in Full to me, though. So we'll fight.
Oh,
we'll fight.
I know Belly's
not a good movie.
You really have man. Y'all see
Belly is a terrible film.
Belly is awful.
Listen, but it's so iconic.
It's iconic imagery. It's not a great movie though. Paid in Full is a great
Belly
movie.
is a meme.
I understand. Listen, y'all are both correct, but I'd rather watch Belly anytime.
That's insane. First off, Belly might give you a seizure the first 5 minutes. I can't watch the intro.
That or you'll never date light-skinned chicks again. That was me.
Oh, when you see Keisha. Oh my goodness. Keisha did something to everybody watching that. That light in that, man. But no, it's no universe is Belly over Paid in Full.
However do you need it? Like you just listen.
This is all I know Belly bad. What is the plot of Belly?
Hood shit, my nigga. Like the streets is high. It's the streets.
DMX. That's the plot.
Nas is the end to the One Love happens in the movie.
Nas is going through it during this period. Nas is going.
And then he goes to Africa with T-Boz. They leave Chili here with Maga, so she can.
look at what Nas put out though. He put out Belly, Nostradamus. What was the other
That's a movie?
terrible album?
No, he's just talking about Nas has had a streak of bad albums.
Wait, he had a movie. He had an album called Belly?
No. After Nostradamus was
No, it was I Am then Nostradamus.
I Am
then
was
Godson. Godson was good. No, I'm sorry, Stillmatic then Godson.
Yeah. Nostradamus was the lowest point. I Am people don't like. I don't think I Am is so bad. But it's y'all. It's all right.
Okay. If we gonna do Nas, I feel like songs that his true fans didn't like, they actually were bangers. I like Show Me What You Like. That Sade with Genuine.
Everybody, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, Nas is a victim of. I mean, Bill, you kind of broke this down. Nas is a victim of being, when you talked about him versus Jay-Z in one of them joints. He's a victim of being the chosen. Like, he's a victim of like kind of the same. You use the Kendrick and Drake joint, and you were like, there's a corollary between Nas and Kendrick, except unlike Kendrick, Nas never figured out the artistry of making like top tier, listenable music. He just kept rapping.
I disagree. I feel like he did. I think the reaction was just bad. What's the joint he got with Missy Elliott?
I don't remember that one. He has a couple. He rapped with everybody a little bit.
You know what the problem with Nas was? The problem with Nas is that his pursuit
Hot Boys, that shit go hard.
His pursuit of a banger was so transparent, and people, when Kendrick does it,
that's his banger.
Feels effortless.
Yeah,
it feels natural.
Right.
When
Nas does it, it's like, hey, he called up a producer, said, Timberlake, you got a banger for me? I need a banger.
I feel like if you throw a 90s party and play Hot Boys, Missy Elliott, and Nas, that joint go bang.
It is. Like, but the critics don't appreciate it. Because the critics always want
is that if you in the 90s, because I'm actually doing a Nas joint in a little bit. If you in the late 90s and you finna go pick up your girl, what you finna put on? You finna put on Uchiwali or Can I Get Her?
You putting on Can I Get Her?
Right. Yeah,
there you go.
And I'm someone who danced to both of them in the club. And Can I Get Her definitely was the superior one. Uchiwali, I feel like is overrated. That was definitely like a new. That was. Well, again, I was in Atlanta, so Uchiwali had that Northeast nigga vibration that I don't get all the time. It was on the 1 and the 3 a little bit. Everything in the South got to be on the 2 and the 4.
I feel like Nas, because of his fan base, he's kind of in that same pocket that Lupe is in. Like, Lupe fans don't like when he gets too mainstream.
Yeah.
Like Superstar is, I believe Superstar might be Lupe's highest charting song, and he has the remix for all the rappers, but true Lupe fans don't like Superstar. And I understand, but I'm like, at the same time, your favorite artist needs to eat also.
He went triple, quadruple platinum off that. He's all right.
So
yeah, you got to let that was.
Well, that's all right because my coup de Gracie, as the French say, is Boys in the Hood.
Oh yeah. See, I knew it was gonna be some bangers. Let's go. All right, run the plot. I'm sure it's still people. It's people young enough.
This is the quintessential sad hood movie.
Run the plot down. Boys in the Hood, Bill.
This is the quintessential. I'm gonna tell you what Boys in the Hood is. You know how we always say GKMC feels like a movie? Boys in the Hood is that movie.
Yeah, GKMC is the soundtrack to that.
That is what it especially if you grew up in a certain place during a certain time. This movie speaks to me in a way that I have not watched it in about 20 years. I gotta watch it again for when I do the John Singleton video, but I refuse to watch it because it is so traumatic.
So it's what's interesting. Boys in the Hood is bad, but Menace to Society is actually worse.
Mm-hmm.
Minister, you want to know why? You want to know why I could watch Menace to Society? Because Menace to Society wasn't my life. You know what I mean?
Okay, because that makes sense. So you're a child of the hood, whereas Menace to Society is like, what if Super Predators? Like, where did Super Predator come from?
Exactly. Menace to Society is the quintessential Black nihilist movie. Yeah. There is no hope. There is no whatever. We just running them up because of the system or whatever. Yeah. Boys in the Hood is good kids in a mad city. Yeah. that is what it is. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I can watch Menace to Society and be like, yeah, this is a movie. I can't stand Menace to Society, but for that reason, but I can watch it. Boys in the Hood, I can't watch without feeling some type of way.
In a way, it feels like Menace to Society. It's like the dumb version of Boys in the Hood. I feel like it really doesn't show their humanity in the way Boys in the Hood does.
I don't know if I.
But the thing is that there are Canes and old dogs in the world. That's the thing that's not made up. There are kids running around in the hood. We ain't got no King Bond in them.
Yeah, that's kind of why I fucks, especially from my background in like social work. I fucks with Menace to Society because of that term Super Predator and like how people it's problematic because it's like that also became the image for that term. But it's one of the first movies where somebody was like, if y'all want to understand why it's dudes out in the streets that are have this much disregard for human life, here is how you create that.
Yeah.
Here is how that develops. You got super ridiculous violence as a childhood. You got church parents that ain't talking to the kids like they even trying. They just spouting scripture at them,
which is real.
So.
I'm just saying. Maybe John Singleton is just such a great director. It's hard to compare Menace. Like Menace is good, but John Singleton is that guy. Man. Like,
that makes an amazing director. The people that did Menace also did Set It Off, so they both they still represented on the list.
Okay.
Then the dude that do Menace also do Training Day, or am I getting that wrong?
No. Training Day is also Friday.
That's that white guy. No,
I think you might be right.
F. Gary Gray. I think he did.
Yeah, F. Gary Gray didn't do something like John Focal or something. I don't know. I'll be right back. I gotta go. I got some meat.
Oh no, Training Day is a white guy because he also did. He also did another bad movie I like, which is freaking. Oh no, Antoine Fuqua did Training Day.
He means ATL.
ATL.
Oh, ATL. Yeah, ATL. ATL is a Black coming of age story. Probably one of the last good ones we got with T.I., Lauren London, a bunch of other Black all stars.
Big Boy pops up.
Big Boy. And Big Boy plays a legit villain in that movie. A legit, like, scary.
Them were the scariest types. Like, the scariest it's two types of scary niggas in Atlanta. It's like guerrilla goons, like country big, South Carolina phrenology. South Carolina niggas got a certain look about them. You can tell. Like just low key. No shade to
other feet doing race science on the stream.
I'm just saying, South Carolina niggas. I always know a South Carolina nigga when I see them. So it's them dudes, but them dudes, like, they scary when you see them. And then it's like them super smooth Southern cats that you don't know they dangerous till you halfway in the middle of a conversation with them. And it's like, oh shit, you a murderer. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I like Big Boy in this movie because Big Boy feels like the type of hustlers that you probably went to school with.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, man, don't you know I graduated with what he said, a 3.5 or something like that? Like, he's just a clean dude. But yeah, ATL was a dope movie, a cool coming of age Atlanta movie where T.I. and his little brother, they live with their uncle. They living in the hoods of Atlanta. They just trying to skate and have fun. But I know it ain't gonna make the list, but it's a really good movie.
Yeah, it is a good movie. It's a good movie, if for nothing else. But Big Boy legit got, like, I remember seeing somewhere where James Gandolfini said that he got Tony Soprano from some dude that he grew up with that turned out to be a hitman. I feel Big Boy, he just remembers some dude from the block and said, I'm just going to emulate him. I'm just going to do what he did.
Yeah.
Because that he was like real life scary.
Atlanta, because, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that is the type of dude that you would see at the library. You know, that yeah, you straight. How you doing in school? You ever need anything? That's how he played that. And I said, I know this man. Yeah. I have met you.
It's because Atlanta. The thing about Atlanta's, I guess, crime history or whatever, is that because Atlanta was a black bourgeois centerpiece in the country, like before that was a thing people could imagine. Like, some of their gangsters are like low-key privileged. Like there's a lot of connection between the state, the church, and the underworld in Atlanta all knew each other. You know what I'm saying? All fuck with each other. The business class. Shout out super underrated piece that came out. It may have been last year or the year before. Was I think it was called Fight Night. It had
I heard about that.
in it. So good. Fight Night was so good.